Yeah, we started 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, with just a dream and an idea. And a lot of good people have come around us, taught us, held our hand. They've learned a lot about peanuts and the other ingredients, which are milk and sugar and oil. But a year ago today, we had nothing. In August the 1st of last year, we started construction in Fitzgerald through a partnership with the town of Fitzgerald and through a partnership with American Blanching, which happens to be a company down there that blanches and also makes peanut butter. What we knew is that we needed, there were parts of this process that were hard. The more I talked to the peanut industry, I realized making peanut butter seems easy, but it's not quite as easy as I, as a layman, think it is. And so we thought if we can get bulk paste from someone, that would be ideal. And so we talked to every bulk paste dealer we could talk to, and they all said, sure, we're willing to supply you. But there was only one that said, we're willing to help you make this happen, and that was down in Fitzgerald. And that was because the town was real aggressive about wanting the jobs and wanting to be a part of that story. And so we're real proud of Fitzgerald because the whole town is, there are not many places where I can go and feel like a mini celebrity, but people in Fitzgerald actually know who we are and like us a lot.
When you look at the problem, worldwide problem, does it seem like you're just, you don't know if you're going to make it or not? I know you supply what you can, but it looks like it's an endless supply need.
Yeah, by our calculations, about 10% of the kids who need RUTF are getting it. And the reason for that is, reasons are multiple. One is it's about money. The main buyer of this is UNICEF. They have what seem like substantial budgets, but are really only enough to supply about 1/10 of that need. So those budgets have to grow. Whether it be from people here around us who would say, I want to give $50, it's not much, but I want to give $50, or from industry, or from other governments getting engaged. But UNICEF has really championed this idea. They've propped it up, and now they're trying to turn it over to the world and say, now, can we get individual governments? One real encouraging thing, we're in Rwanda right now building a factory, and the government of Rwanda has actually seen the need and using their own budgets and their own resources to buy this. So they're not just taking aid dollars, but they're matching aid dollars with government dollars because they realize how important it is to get these kids in their first 1,000 days of life off on the right track, to make sure their brains are growing, to make sure they're fully developed mentally so that they can have a healthy life. If you get them in that first 5 years, it's finished. Yeah.
Well, you look like you're happier now that you got going. You got the plant open and going and working, so what does the future look like for you?
Well, it's going to be hard work. I mean, we're just getting started. It feels like I ran a marathon, and I got done, and I'm looking around for people to put the ribbons on, and we're starting another one. So now it's the long, hard, tough things about production and excellence in production and food safety. If we can meet those guidelines, slowly but surely, I think we'll gain the trust of places like UNICEF. UNICEF auditors just finished inspecting and approving our facility, which is a huge step for us, but we're just at the beginning. So really a year from now, we'll be able to evaluate and say this is how much was ordered by UNICEF or by the World Food Program, or how many new customers we created by talking to communities. I think that moms on Facebook could be our biggest customers because we could get them inspired, and there's nothing like a mom who's upset. So we're going to try to outrage and inspire them to help us as well.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're off to a start, so
we're excited.
Hit them up and move them out.
And we're thankful to the peanut industry. We've had a lot of people come in and stand by us and help us.